The story begins with a man named Wes. He stood alone in the middle of a room. He didn't even know, where was it? He continued to speak in a voice that rang in his ears. When he came to his senses, he was already in his car. The car continued to drive down the road. Not long after, he stopped the car in a place. He wanted to buy snacks with an automatic machine. But the machine went wrong. In there, looks like a woman sitting in a daze. And the woman approached him. He asked for coins and tried the snack machine. He managed to get a snack and gave it to the man in front of him. Then the woman said, "Clean the back seat of your car to make your life easier on the road." But the man looks confused by the woman's words. The man got into the car and he was surprised by the red box that was in the car. He was holding a teddy bear in front of him. The longer holding the doll, the more recovered with the woman in his past. He screamed hysterically and honked his horn. After that, he get out of the car, get the cell phone and called Brenda. Wes continued to talk to himself on a phone call that only ejected voicemail. He kept talking to himself in an annoyed tone until his cell phone battery ran out. Annoyed, he threw his cell phone. Wes turned on the music in his car and drank a beer. He burned things one by one in his car while enjoying rock music. The night has come. Arrived at a red box, a box containing memories of Wes' past. He burned the items from the red box and left one photo of a woman. Wes continued to drink his beer until he passed out unconscious. In his dream, he saw a woman holding a red box. The next day, Wes awakens and is shocked. Why are his trousers on fire? Wes felt nauseous and went into the toilet. Vomited all the contents of his stomach, until he didn't realize that a photo of a woman had fallen from his pocket. Then he was startled by a voice coming from outside the toilet door. Subconsciously, he continued to speak with that voice. Until he came out of the bathroom, the sound was still clear. The conversation continues, and they got to know each other. Even though there was a great curiosity in his heart, Wes tried not to care about it. When Wes was about to get out of the bathroom, the voice told Wes to say a name. First, told Wes to stick out his tongue and hold it. Then he was asked to say, "Got another one?" while sticking out his tongue. And it says, Gatonotho. Yes, that's the name. The name of a very lonely god. And yes, that's who he is, that god. Wes, who heard that, could not believe it, and there was an argument between of them. Then Wes went back into the toilet and took a picture of his girlfriend. Because driven by curiosity, Wes tried to peek at the toilet next to him. But Gatonothoa prevented him from doing so. Wes was forbidden to see the god, but Wes broke the taboo. A booming sound startled Wes and woke him from his dream. He woke up in the middle of the garden and looked confused.
Wes ran into the car and was surprised by the presence of his girlfriend in the car. Then, his girlfriend changed and Wes regained consciousness in the toilet cubicle.
What really happened? Wes was annoyed and tried to get out of the toilet, but the door was locked. Wes tried to call for help, but to no avail. He saw a layer of purple enveloping him. Wes continued to argue with the voice.
Looking for a way to make them all go away.
Fuck you!
The god said that if Wes tried to see the god's face, Wes' body shape would change very badly. Strange and scary shell. Too scary for humans to scream into the sky. They continued talking and Wes tried to escape the bathroom tunnel. Wes crawled down the tunnel. He thought he could get out, but found he was back in the toilet again. This is very strange. Wes is perplexed by what was happening. The god told Wes to tell him the burden of his life. Wes felt like he was in two different places. He tried to remember something until blood came out of his ear. Without waiting for a long time, the god began to reveal its form. A creature like a monster, red in color and has a sting. Gatonathoa tells the beginning of its formation until finally being trapped until now. A few hours later, someone came and entered the toilet. The man in the pink shirt was surprised why the door was locked. That man is Jerry, who works as a land inspector. Now, they are both stuck in the toilet. Jerry tried to open the cubicle, but he felt like he was being electrocuted. Then, the god told Wes into the toilet cubicle and tried to kill Jerry. Wes was very scared to see Jerry, who was covered in blood. A rain of blood poured all over the room. Wes was getting scared when he saw a heart fall right in front of him. He drifted off into his daydream. Memories of Brenda. Shortly after, Wes came out of the cubicle and saw the room around him filled with blood. Wes was hysterical when he saw that only his legs were left on Jerry's body. Wes wanted to leave that place, but the god asked for conditions. Wes should be able to perfect the physical form of that god. After that, Wes could leave. Wes, who heard it, tried to refuse and tried to run away. He used Jerry's leg to open the door, but failed. The god asked for 75% of Wes' liver. He threatened if Wes refused, then all people would die. Various flavors raged in his chest. Past memories of himself and his father also entered his mind. Finally, he agreed to the offer. Wes picked up a shard of glass and stabbed him in the chest.
Very much.
Wes groaned in pain, how much it hurt. He remembered the woman he had hurt. Maybe that's how it hurts. Then, the door opened. The monster-like creature reappeared until Wes passed out. When he woke up, he found himself already covered in blood. The god said that the beautiful world is not ours because we are destroyers. Then, Wes managed to get out of the toilet. He took a teddy bear as a gift from his girlfriend. Then he died.